so now we should be good. I think. I hope.
Yo, there we go.
There we go. Jesus Christ, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
What's up, man? Did you see the exciting news today?
The stuff that you've been in?
Yeah.
Yeah, exciting stuff.
I'm in the club now. I got a strike on my channel too for well, here's the thing. The video they gave me two different reasons for the same video.
Interesting.
Yes, on YouTube itself it was bullying and cyberbullying and harassment. The email I got, which seems it's from an actual human being, said it's for sexual. It was sexual and nudity.
My audio's too loud? Is that what they're saying?
Let me look at my meters. I could tell right. His audio's too loud, guys. I could fix
Speaking.
it.
Test.
Holy fuck, yes it is. Okay.
Oh my god. Is that on your end?
Yeah, that is totally on my end. It should be better now, guys. Is it better now? Give it a second. I know you have a delay.
This is the Act Man here.
So it should be better now. Is it good? Yeah, he's good now. Okay. So yeah, I all of a sudden I don't, for some reason I thought it was Twitter that said it, and I was like, what the hell is this? What are they telling me? I thought it was like, well, what did I violate on Twitter? But I didn't realize I was in the YouTube Studio app, and it said it was for cyber harassment and bullying. And then I checked the email. This is the other thing that made me scratch. Hi, this is blank, and I'm reaching out. It said nudity and sexual content policy. When I check in YouTube Studio, it says cyber harassing and bullying. So, two different reasons for this. I thought it was two videos at first.
Yeah, you would come to that conclusion normally. That's definitely a head scratcher.
Yes, it is a major head. That was the part that bothered me too. So, like, how do you have two different reasons for the same video? So,
yeah.
And you know what? I really, because I had a clip of your video in it. That was really all I think it really came down to. I don't think there was anything that actually violated the video. It was only a 3-minute video.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything in my video that violated the guidelines. Of course, YouTube is, as a private company, can do whatever the hell they want, I suppose. But, I feel like rules are there for a reason, and, people need to know what those rules are and what's enforced and what's not enforced and why. We don't need an explanation for everything, but, I was just thinking, like, all this started because we stood up for mischief, And what would have happened to him had we not done that? I think about that sometimes when I question the actions that I've done, And I think I think we all did the right thing sticking up for the little guy.
And on top of that too, yeah, because when you're a small channel, you don't have a voice. But I was just saying this to my audience before. It's going to de-incentivize creators if they actually have a problem. They may be like, oh shit, if I'm on the wrong side of YouTube and they don't like the fact that I'm complaining, that my channel may get shut down for actually telling them there's an issue.
Yeah, that's another aspect. I mean, it's like what I've spent the last week talking to a lot of different people. Got reached out by a lot of different people. A lot of people saw the story. There's been some high highs and some low lows. COVID doesn't help. My mental state's been all over the place. But I'm finally back at a place where I'm like, I'm really feeling good about things, all things considered, and I feel like it would be wrong of us to just kind of let this guy keep doing what he's doing.
And it's not just about being noble. It's about the fact that we've seen major adpocalypses damage this website irreparably in some ways, from just like random channels with 10 people uploading like some far super right fucking, extremist videos. Then you have a guy, like I was saying to my audience, think about this. You have a guy like Quantum. Think about if like the New York Times got a hold of this story. He did something crazy 6 months from now, which, spoiler alert, he will. And New York Times,
you never know.
Yeah, and New York Times gets a hold of this, and they're like, wow, not only is this guy still on the platform, a bunch of creators called him out for what he was doing, and YouTube still didn't do anything and essentially kind of punished the people calling him out. Could you imagine what kind of bombshell story that would be and the damage it would cause to the whole platform?
Yeah, that would be unfortunate, and nobody really wants to see that happen, you know? Like, I feel like the conclusion I've come to in talking to a bunch of creators and interacting with a bunch of creators, a lot of which are on my side, some of which are kind of halfway on my side, and I'd say a relatively small minority are still kind of unsure or not with me. But one thing I think we can all agree on is that what happened to me shouldn't happen to anybody else. Unless, of course, you break major fucking rules. You know what I mean? But, like, the reasons they gave for the stuff that I did, I mean, those are the reasons. But the official reasons. But I feel like there's a lot more to it. And I feel like I need an honest shake to get to, like, present this case and this evidence to actual people at YouTube and not be working through all sorts of hoops and barriers trying to communicate what the facts are. And some of the facts include Quantum TV using his community post to dox people, to dox a particular individual. Proven. Phone number, full name, and all.
Oh,
and he
shit.
did this twice. Yeah. You know? And it's like, it's irrefutable evidence. Irrefutable, in my opinion. And I feel like this person, it will forever look back on this with bad memories if that type of behavior is just allowed. You know what I mean? If nobody sticks up for that, if nobody sticks up for the mischief, then the mischief just fucking gets striked and he goes away. And who knows if he ever uploads again.
And it's not that, like, you said this, I think it was in Asmongold's, it's not that we're pro cancel culture, man. I've said stupid shit. You know, everyone posts that collage of tweets that you have. Like, we've said dumb stuff, but the difference is that we apologized for it, we owned up to it, and we haven't done it since. Quantum ain't apologizing for anything, and you know damn well he's still the same way because he basically admits it.
Oh, what somebody in the chat yeah, Galleon, whatever your name, asking about the child endangerment. It's not child endangerment, but the child safety policy, which basically includes a clause that talks about cyberbullying and harassing minors on the platform and content that might be damaging to the emotional well-being. Content that might damage the emotional well-being of a minor. And I think with the, like, 40, 50 plus comments he's had interactions with Quantum, and, like, just the sheer number of videos, like the number of times he's brought up Mischief's age and targeted him for that is malicious. And the number of times he's targeted you for your age, Review Tech, is malicious. It's like the cyberbullying and harassment clause includes intrinsic attributes, things we can't change about ourselves.
Oh, right? Speaking, since I have your ear, speaking of things accusing people of things, you know where he got the pedophile shit and that I'm a sexual assaulter shit from, right? The pedophile, all he has with that is that I watch a live streamer named Vosh.
Yeah.
That's it. He has nothing, but he thinks it's okay, and I guess YouTube thinks it's okay that he goes around calling me a pedophile. The sexual assault thing is a troll paid someone on Fiverr, like an actress, to read a script pretending that she worked with me. The troll admitted this in a super chat. That's where he got that from. But that's okay though. He's saying that on his channels.
He's saying that you're like he's saying that you're a sex offender, basically.
Yeah,
and he's telling his audience that, and I feel like common sense should take over at this point. This isn't a war against YouTube. This is us trying to work with YouTube. You know, I had my negative reactions based on, like, a bunch of shit happening to me all at once, a bunch of shit that's like a whirlwind of chaos. So I'm only human. I only reacted the way that I saw fit in the moment. It wasn't always right. But yeah. That's how I reacted, and I want to make the platform better. That's truly what I want to do. I think those of us that are on here that really love the platform, we want it to be better, and we see people like Quantum as a threat to the rest of us, and he's a threat to the people that we even don't like on the platform. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like I said before, smaller channels have done irreparable damage to the whole platform and how ads and how people can make livelihoods on here. Quantum, yeah, okay, it's a small channel compared to someone with 3 million subscribers, but he has enough of a following that his crazy shit gets around. What do you think advertisers will do then? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I guess I don't know what YouTube's thinking right now. It's just insane.
Yeah. Well, I suppose we just gotta keep at it and just try to, get things a fair shake.
Yeah, and we'll go from there, man. So,
Cucumber, take a shot every time Cucumber Boy broke a community guideline strike.
dude, and you know what bothers me too? I was saying before, you know this now. Obviously, those warnings are on your channel for life. They never go. Once you get a warning, it's a scarlet letter on your channel. It never goes away, Yeah, it's actually in a weird way worse than a strike. Yeah, it doesn't take away the functionality, but now you don't have that buffer anymore. It's gone for good unless they do revoke it.
Hey, and that's another thing. Like, taking away my monetization. I mean, just for me personally, like, if you just got a warning, Rich, like, I got a warning too. I haven't had any community guideline strikes since 2017. And the one I got in 2017 was revoked or repealed by a trusted flagger. So even that one I got repealed. So I've been a good little boy.
Yeah, I have what, over 4,000 fucking videos, and I had one temporary strike and it was removed too. So I don't know, I just feel like, and I'm sure you felt this too, like you make this content, you work your ass off, and you just kind of get spit in the face because of one hiccup in the system. It's just insane.
Yeah.
Bill,
you got to try to work with the system even if you think it's broken.
And and you got to make it better for the entire platform and for yourself, because it can't stay like this. That's for shit sure.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least, because I did so much research and there's so many people that he's gone after over the years, and it's caused a headache for everyone involved, and it's really hard to find someone that can say they've had a positive experience with him as a fellow content creator. And the people that do go back and they say, yeah, this guy was my friend, but he's not any longer because I don't like him, fuck him, that sort of thing.
There was a Reddit thread that I went through, and it was nothing. Hey, what, like, and it wasn't that it started off negative, so it wasn't like people that were just looking to quote unquote dogpile. I know that's his favorite term. It was like, so I saw this TV reviewer, Quantum TV. What do you guys think of him? Should I trust? And everyone's like, no, don't do it. He's nuts. He's this, he's that. And it's like, he's just known for doing this. And that's the thing that amazes me. You could look up all the evidence about this guy, and YouTube's siding with him, even with all the piles of evidence out there.
Yeah. John Bon Zombie, Actman avoiding the question, why did I go after Tommy C? Well, because I was angry, and it was in the heat of the moment, and it was a mistake to do that. But I don't know if you're aware of this, Rich, but...
Yeah, what the hell happened with that? I don't know the whole situation, that's why...
I don't know if... I'd call it COVID brain, but yeah, I just had a lot of stuff going on, and a lot of stuff hitting me all at once.
Oh, shit, you had COVID. I saw you posted on Twitter.
Yeah,
how you feeling,
dude.
Man?
Yeah. Better. I mean, my brain is certainly way more clear. Like, I was on something else last night, but I realized my mistake, and the whole point of that Tommy C thing is that, like, yeah, his joke was fine, and there's nothing wrong with that. I was upset by it at first, but I'm not anymore, and that's the whole point, is that my jokes were clearly jokes and not malicious, as were his. And they should both be protected, and they shouldn't be striked or demonetized because of it. Yeah. Does that answer your question, John? Does that answer the question of everyone else? Because I know that's a question people have been asking me.
See,
it's not about mistakes, man. It's about how you recover from them.
Yeah, because we're all going to fuck up and make mistakes. I'm sure I will again in the future, too. Man, shit, I had something else to ask you too, and now I totally lost my train of thought, and it was actually a very interesting question. But fuck, maybe I have COVID brain too. Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that. Yeah, someone said he saw you have COVID. Ackman COVID sucks. I saw you posted the positive test. I was like, oh
Yeah, dude,
god.
my whole brain was just like weird these last few days. I don't know if it was all the shit that happened to me or like COVID. Or both. I don't
I
know,
was
man.
about to say or both. Oh man, but all right, dude. Thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it. Hope you feel better, and hopefully this gets resolved too. You know, it's just out of control, and you know, I don't want to see everyone work for go to nothing over something so ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, all right, man. I appreciate it. Feel better. Go get
Yeah,
some
you
sleep,
got it.
and I appreciate you coming on. And I'm sure people wanted to hear your take. Have a good one.
Yeah, yeah, you too. We'll win
Yeah,
this thing.
yeah. We damn right we better. Have a
Yeah.
good night.
All right, bye, chat.
See you guys. See you later. Thank you for coming on. Yeah. Fuck, I had such an important question. Now I'm having brain farts. Thank God for weed, though. That's why it was part of it was like, I feel bad. I wasn't